Good morning, this is MetLoop meteorologist Dave Elliott with your weather outlook for Thursday, March the 16th, 2017. Starting out with the big picture, the satellite and radar image for the country, we're looking at low pressure sitting just along the coast of eastern Quebec right now. The cold frontal boundary is way out in the Atlantic Ocean and out off the coast of South Florida. Back behind that low pressure, we're seeing some pretty cold air and some strong westerly to northwesterly winds, which is firing up some snow showers for areas along the Great Lakes and then into western Pennsylvania and along the Appalachians through West Virginia. Out west, we've got a low pressure that's sitting up along the Alberta and Saskatchewan border. Ahead of that, we're seeing a warm frontal boundary dipping down into the plain states in the U.S. and a cold frontal boundary extending back out into the Pacific Ocean. The southern third to two-thirds of the country, however, is under the influence of some pretty nice high pressure with some very cold air dipping down here into the southeastern U.S. And switching over to the current temperature map, I mentioned that cold air dipping pretty far south. Well, you can see the line there, where the yellow sort of transitions into blue. And we've got temperatures down around 50 as far south as Orlando, Florida. Up in the New England area and the northeastern states, we're looking at teens and low 20s this morning, so very cold Canadian air has dropped down. And for today's outlook, it's going to be relatively stable across the country for the day today. Nothing organized or severe really expected. As I mentioned, we do expect to see some snow showers continuing here along the south side of that low pressure sitting up off of Quebec. It's going to be triggered by some that cold air going over the warmer water of the Great Lakes and then hitting some of the higher elevations down through Pennsylvania and down into West Virginia. Along that low pressure sitting up in Canada over in the Alberta area and that warm front, we do expect to see some isolated showers and a chance for some ice and some freezing rain. Not looking for anything significant as far as accumulations, however. And then down through the western Gulf Coast states, we're going to start to get on the backside of that high pressure center, which is currently sitting over Alabama, Georgia area. As that happens, we'll start to see some warmer, moist Gulf air pushing up off of the ocean, and that's going to bring in some cloudiness and a chance for some rain showers, but nothing significant. And then out in the Pacific Northwest, rain and snow will be the story for especially the higher elevations as that next low pressure system moves in. And that's your outlook for the day. Hope you have a great weather day wherever you are, and please be sure to follow MetLoop on Facebook and Twitter for all the latest and most accurate weather information.